Hey, Aries, welcome to your November X reading. I hope everyone is happy, well, all that good stuff. You had an awesome October, hopefully. If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message in this reading today that is helpful and you choose to stick around for the journey. A big thank you to all of you for the love, support, and that beautiful energy you guys bring to the channel. I am truly appreciative. I'm very grateful and very humbled, so thank you. Everything you need to know about these readings, how I do readings, it's all in the description box below, so check it out. As well as my contact details for those of you that would like to reach out for a personal reading. I would love to do one for you. Aries, I am giving away a free 30-minute love reading. If you would like to qualify, all you need to do is comment in the comment section of this video below your name. And I really want to bring some positive vibes and uplifting energy, to the comment section and the channel. So, in a few words, what does love bring to your life? What does it make you bring to someone else's? How does it make you feel? What's it about? Can you imagine if we're all setting our intentions and writing it down as a collective, how powerful that is? So get commenting and best of luck, and let's jump into this and see what's going on with this ex. What brings you here, Aries? What is it that you'd like to know? What clarity are you looking for? How are you feeling about this ex at the moment, Aries? Angry. Oofed. Not just angry. I'm sensing I'm seeing a pot boiling over, like a hurricane. This person can't put a foot right at this moment, whether it be for a good reason or for a bad reason. Whatever the case may be, you're just pissed off and they can't even breathe right at the moment. The thought and the sight of them just really pisses you off. Sorry, Aries, I've got to open something. Give me a sec. Sorry. Someone's pissed Aries off, this ex. So what's the overall vibe surrounding this situation? What is the overall vibe? New vitality, beautiful, a new beginning, turning the leaf, determined, passionate, looking into the future. This is interesting because I'm feeling it's the death of either a behavior or a toxic type of energy that is surrounding you and this ex, and stepping into something a lot more positive. It's almost like the complete release of doing things the way you used to do them. Now, this could be with this ex or without this ex. This just determines that there's going to be an amazing new beginning with a fresh new approach, feeling very creative, feeling very confident, very determined, ready to take it on. You're in action. Aries, I feel that there's a lot of force behind you at the moment in general, and you feel that you don't want to sit on idle right now. You're being pushed to make decisions, and if that means that you have to leave behind you certain people, you're going to do that. What I'm also sensing is, with all these planetary alignments, and I'm not going to go into those details, I'll leave it to the professionals, but with all these planetary alignments and where Mars is currently, I think, squaring, I don't know. Anyway, you're definitely being pushed to act, and you may not be thinking through things. You may just be jumping into action and into motion. And this is what I'm feeling when it comes to this. Yeah. This is what I'm feeling, that you're ready to just turn the leaf and start something new. You can't, I'm sensing that you're not able to hold back anymore. There is that element of collateral damage as well. Like I said, I'm feeling that there's some kind of anger and some kind, you've come to a boiling point. So either something has happened with this ex and you're ready to put them behind you, they've pissed you off, you're done, you're turning a new leaf, and you are literally being guided to do so. The opportunity is being offered here by the divine. It is being placed on your path so you can start something new. Take this opportunity and work with it. Or you're being offered an opportunity to close something out with an ex that no longer serves either of you and start fresh, with a fresh new approach to your relationship. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so let's break this down. And let's have a look. Why are you pissed off? What's happened here? Mending. I'm truly getting that this was necessary. Whatever happened with this ex was necessary for everything to come to the surface, people's true intentions to show. Nothing can be hidden right now. Everything is out in the open. And this is a time where, you know, these are the energies surrounding us, right? So you're actually in this eye of the storm, I'm feeling, Aries, where everything is heightened. Emotions, passion, you know, the confidence, everything is heightened, and you don't, I'm sensing this energy of I don't care. I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm going to tell you what I want and how I want it, and let the pieces fall as they may. What I'm tired of trying to hold something together, of mending. I'm tired of mending things, and, you know, putting band-aids over them. I want everything out in the open. I want closure. I want forward movement. I want action with or without you. I'm also feeling that both of you want to bring this together. There is still that element. And whatever has happened here is the consequence of, you know, opening up that conversation or that argument or whatever it was. It's all come to the surface. You may be pissed off, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want to pursue this. It just means that, you know, whatever was hidden is now in the open. And I feel that the person, this ex of yours, is feeling the same way. Both of you may be butting heads right now, trying to find trying to find that middle ground with all this information that's now come to the surface. Just a note here, Aries, work on the problem is what I'm getting, not the person, if you're wanting to reconcile. I feel a strong reconciliation energy here. Personally, I feel that at the moment both of you are kind of not talking, thinking about which is the best approach moving forward. This is definitely something you can't avoid, you can't work with or force. This is a type of energy where you are being called to and being directed to, and the synchronicities of everything that's happening is forcing you to go into solitude and really think about this objectively. Really look at it as, what are your motives? You know, why? Why is this important to pursue? Why is it important for, why were things not exposed before? Why are they being exposed now? What's changing here? Which way are you going? Knowing what you now know, because I feel there was something that you have uncovered, or they've uncovered, or you've both uncovered about each other and your intentions moving forward, right? So where does this place you? Where do you stand with this? There are a lot of whys being asked of you to ask yourself. Looking within and allowing surrendering kind of that that surrendering a little bit, that need to take action. Even though I'm feeling that you're on like hot coals, you really want to move forward, there is a need to just take it easy, take a breather, Aries, let it breathe, give it some space so that you don't miss anything of vital importance here that's going to be the key of really embracing this new opportunity. I'm feeling, and I'm being guided to tell you that whatever it is that you're trying to mend, whether it's yourself, if you don't want to reconcile, or mend this relationship with this ex, there is a need to really, I want you to think about taking that step back and assessing it from a bird's eye view, right? Rather than succumbing to the desire of taking action, which is what you're feeling. There are key things that shouldn't be missed here for you to really embrace this new beginning, and so that, you know, you're offered it. What you do with it and how you go about pursuing it are two different things. Do you want to take the opportunity and really make something of it that brings you long-term happiness? Or do you want to take this opportunity and basically use it in a way that won't get you the result that you want? It's only temporary pleasure, let's say, rather than a long-term. All right. Let's pull out another card for that one. So both of you right now, Aries, I feel are just like, maybe you're not talking, maybe you're both thinking about things. I'm feeling that both of you might be a little bit suspicious of what the other person's intentions are. I'm feeling that you're definitely focused on the injustice or the anger that's boiling within you. It's fueling you, but it's not allowing you to see things it's not allowing you to see things objectively, which is what you're being guided to do. Too many cards there, and they were beautiful cards too. That's okay if they're meant to come out. Yeah, there is this sadness associated with this. Of course there is. You didn't want this to end. They didn't want this to end. Mutually, you both are feeling sad at the fact that you're not talking anymore. You miss each other. And you know what I'm getting, Aries? You miss the conversation. You enjoy each other's company, you know, that phone call. You're looking at your phone. They're looking at their phone. They want to pick up, you know, those little things that happen throughout the day where you want to pick up the phone and say, hey, guess what happened? Or, you know, you want to vent. This is the type of energy. You're missing your friend, the friend aspect of this relationship. And so this solitude is, I guess, really heightening which areas, what they really meant to you. And so you may be feeling pushed to break the peace, to break that silence right now, and to start this new beginning with a fresh new approach that you're seeing based on the time that you've spent not talking and figuring out what you both meant to each other. You're both feeling and mirroring this same type of energy is what I'm getting. But there is a need, there may be, you may be feeling like the odds are against you. Things are like, it's one thing after another that's preventing it from coming together. And I'm truly getting that that's because there needs to be patience so you don't miss out on key elements of this that will help build that new strong foundation that you've been trying to call in with this person or without them, moving forward. You're being protected, Aries. So for those of you that don't want to reconcile, there is still this element of sadness, absolutely. But even pursuing the future there is that same message of needing to take the time to assess how you're going to approach this new start. Okay. So let's have a look and see, how do they feel? How do they feel? Okay, we have Very interesting energy here. So at the moment, Aries, you feel that it is this is a terrible feeling, okay? When you think you've moved on, you think you've healed, you think you've learnt your lessons, yet you're back where you were and you don't want to be. This is repeating those same patterns, repeating those same behaviors, and dating the same type of people. Going round and round in circles is what you're feeling. I'm sensing that at the moment there is a part of this that's taking you back to a time that you really don't want to go back to emotionally. It's really taking you back to a time where you felt depressed potentially. You felt really disconnected, unfulfilled. No matter what was going on around you, you were so deep in your shadow and your feels that you could not embrace the goodness that you had in your life, and you weren't able to embrace any new beginnings or see those opportunities and seize them. You were really stuck. I'm seeing mud, where you're really stuck in the mud and you can't reach out and you can't move forward. And there is this determination to not get stuck there again. This is like the anxiety that builds when you go back to a time and you think, oh my gosh, I do not want to spiral. I do not want to go backwards. I do not want to go back there. Spirit wants you to know that, you know what? You think you're back there, but you have there is a very important aspect here that you haven't had before. And that's a different point of view. That's a different perspective, both intuitively and mentally. Maybe not emotionally, because emotionally you go back there, and that's what causes the, I guess, emotional distress, the overthinking, the brain chatter that takes you back, and you start to, you start to go over those, what would you call them? Those obsessive thoughts, or that negative self-talk that we do. But spiritually, you are and intuitively, you have a different point of view. You have been there and you know what hasn't worked. And now you're offered the opportunity to finally heal, release, and let go of whatever it is that it keeps you emotionally bound to this past. That's not allowing you to mend. It's forcing you to go into solitude and to explore whatever it is emotionally that's holding you back there, so that you can release it and finally take this opportunity and do something that's of substance with it, that's going to bring you long-term happiness. Spirit wants you to know that you may be feeling that you're going round and round in circles with this ex, but there is a different, you do have the option to reflect and see what hasn't worked and do things differently. About you taking responsibility, I guess, and not seeing what you're willing to compromise further to make this work, because what you've compromised before didn't work. So are we going to reset this? How is this going to work? Are you going to mend it with them, or are you going to make a decision and say, based on what I now know from the past, you know what, this isn't going to work. I need to focus on mending myself, because there is no going back to this situation. Just depends on your circumstances, right? So you're frustrated. Maybe this is where this anger lies. You just keep on, this situation, this backwards and forwards energy that you experience with this ex, it's like you're over it. You're over it, but you want it. This is important to you. This is something that you feel deep down inside. You have this inner knowing that there is so much love to take, there is so much love. This person connects with you. You connect, with this person in a way that brings out a lot of love, a lot of happiness. It makes you feel like you want to take on the future, you want to build, you want to grow with them. You know, and this is something you've been trying to kick off the ground for so long. Really, everything, all those dreams, all those plans, all those goals that you guys shared, to get it off the ground and really get it growing. But it seems like you keep on coming back to that same point where you have to take a step back. There is an argument, there is a cycle here. You know, argument, go to your separate corners, you don't talk, you both miss each other, then you come back together, there's that pool of energy, and you know, you really want to work it out and start something new. Now, the person that you're connecting with, they are at the moment really taking that objective approach, which is what you're encouraged to do also. I feel that in order for this to come back together, if you wanted to, you need to meet them on the same frequency. You guys are off, you're out of sync at the moment. Okay, you are feeling, you are being guided by your passion and your emotion, and you're looking into the future as to what you want to grow with this person. And then you have that war between yourself of what's the point? We just keep going round and round in circles. Where this person is a little bit more objective, and they're looking at this and they're thinking, they're weighing it up, they're really assessing it. They're really thinking about how they can bring this back together in a positive way. This person's not going to take any action unless they feel that it is, you know, 1 plus 1 equals 2. If it doesn't equal 2, or they feel that they can't come up with the, you know, they can't break down the formula to figure out how they're going to get from A to B with you, they're not going to take that step. They want to know what the formula is. They want those steps. It's got to come in logically for them to come in and build this. Until they feel comfortable that they have that formula, they're not going to take that leap. You, on the other hand, I'm feeling, Aries, and guys, flip the energy as you need to, right? It's a general reading. You, on the other hand, what I'm feeling is that your passion, your anger, your desire to grow this may make you leap into action. And again, Spirit is saying, hold up, you know, let this do its thing, let it breathe, let the energy settle, you know what I mean? So we can see where you guys are out of sync, and you can start to work on, you know, that equilibrating energy that's going to bring you to into alignment, so you can really start to call each other in, because right now you're not. Aww. You know, they feel like, I told you, you guys are a mirror. You're sharing the same energy, but you're processing this differently at the moment. They miss you. You know, they miss you. They feel that beautiful love and that beautiful passion, and your desire. They're very attracted to you, Aries. They're missing that. They're feeling alone. They're missing their person. You know how I said to you before, checking their phone. You're checking yours. You're both waiting for each other to reach out, and no one's making a move. And intuitively, even though you want to make the move, something's stopping you from doing that. And that is your higher self saying, no, there's some work to be done here. They're exactly the same. You know, you're both being protected here. I don't feel this is over. This person wants to close out this cycle. Whatever this cycle is that you guys are experiencing, they want to close it off. It's doing their head in. It's making them, it's toxic. You know, this is a this repetitive cycle causes them to go into really negative thoughts, feeling very detached, that sense of, that intimate sense of belonging is missing from this person when you're not there. And it really affects their confidence and their self-worth. And they start to feel codependent. And this is what is unhealthy. And this is what they don't want anymore. They don't want that codependency. They want interdependency. And they can see how much beauty there is in this relationship. But they know they need to stop this cycle. And that's why they're being so objective about this. They want it to end. They want to mend it, but they want certain things to end. And they will not act unless they know what that formula is, remember, to get from A to B. Because you bring them so much happiness. It's like they feel that they've been shut out. They feel, maybe this was an argument and you got really pissed off, Aries, but they feel really shut out. They just want to come. They want to embrace you. They want to hold you. They want to be near you. They want to experience love and emotional fulfillment with you. They see all of that with you. But they know that this is off, that you guys are out of sync at the moment. It's almost like we need to pull all this back, reassess, reset, and look into the future with a fresh new approach. And you're both being guided and protected, and you're both supported in this. I feel that this is about a reconciliation. I really do. The Aries that I'm connecting with are wanting this to come back together. So what are they going to do about it? Oh, that's absolutely beautiful, Aries peace. They want to wave that olive branch, that white flag. They're bringing messages of peace to give birth. Do you see that egg? To give birth to a fresh new approach. They're just having difficulty figuring out how they're going to do that. And the more you are energetically at them, and the more you are in that element of the more you're at them energetically about what co-creating, let's say, and looking into the future and neglecting to see that you guys need to focus on the present and focus on mending the present and enjoying each other's company right now, because you do enjoy each other's company, and just let the long-term plans, just take a break from those for a little bit. Put them aside just for a little bit so we can rebuild this foundation a little bit stronger. We can take this new opportunity and we can really start to bring it together. If you come at this person, Aries, with but I want this in the future, and I want this in the future, and I want this, they're probably going to go back into, they're going to withdraw their energy. If you come at them with, yes, I really do want to mend this, let's focus on what the issues are here and take it step by step to finding a balance that works for both of us, like really surrendering your personalities, transcending those things, the ego and the pride, and allowing that, allowing the relationship to now form its own identity is called on right now. All right, I'm going to pull out one more card just from your guides, just to let you know what they want you to focus on in the month of November, so that you can really bring this together in a way that you feel is best for you, Aries. What is the message that we have for our beautiful Aries? Too many cards fell out. What is the message? Here we are. back to what you love. Oh, this is so beautiful. You guys are going to come back together. You're going to mend this. You're going to come back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Remember who you are, Aries. This is about both of you remembering who you are, not letting go of the codependency and encouraging interdependency between the two of you. This is truly about transcending the ego, the personality, and allowing this relationship to form its own identity and evolve and grow in a healthy way. Absolutely beautiful. I hope that resonates. If you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. Don't forget about the free 30-minute love reading. Get commenting, guys, and best of luck. Bye.